For missing the target from there, you want bloody shooting. Oh, it's crap. Oh, it's bloody rubbish. It's rubbish.
But how do you react though when someone, you know, from your playing staff comes in and says, "Boss, I think you're doing this wrongly"?
Good. Well, I ask him which way he thinks it should be done. We get down to it, and then we talk about it for 20 minutes, and then we decide I was right.
What's up, everybody? Here for the second time today. I've just done a Brian Clough respect video. It's not, you know, at the end, all the information's out there. You know, I'm just making people aware that this guy is still an absolute legend and always will be in Forest fans' eyes and obviously other teams' eyes, but, you know, we don't want to mention them. So, yeah, okay, so basically this is all preview for the Monday game, which I watched, did a watch-along for. Just have to say that looking at the team, I was quite happy with what I saw. I said the night before, 4-2-3-1. And, you know, that's exactly what we did. So I was hoping we did that with the new players that we'd signed, because it looked like we'd got that ability to actually do that. And there was a lot of new players on the pitch. Sangori was playing, Montiel was playing. You know, the defence was a bit sort of not great, to be fair. But anyway, we're going to go into this. Sangori, I thought in the first half, I thought he played really well. He was winning the ball and doing the job that he's supposed to be doing. Second half, some crazy weird passes he was trying to make and stuff like that, but then again he did make the pass that led to the goal. So, but you know, I think passing wise in the first half, I thought we was doing really well. I was really impressed with it, and I actually made a point of saying it on the stream, but then kind of I sort of like, I think I fucked it up, because as soon as I said that, we started passing went downhill a bit. But Montiel had a bit of a nightmare. I mean, it's his first game for us, so you know he was out of position a lot. I mean, for their goal, I mean, oh my days! I mean, don't even. I mean, you got to be staying in the middle. There's nobody there. Beautiful finish, and it's 1-0. And to be quite honest, I'll give a lot of respect to Burnley, because I thought they was quite good, actually. I thought they controlled the game quite a lot until we started to come into it. And like I say, like I'll always say, a lot of people will sit there going, "Oh, load of bollocks, you talk bollocks." Well, fuck off. At the end of the day, I'm going to say it the way that I see it. I can't see it through your eyes. It's not possible for me to be able to do that, guys. I can only see it through mine. So I can only give you my opinion from my eyes, not yours. Basically, thought Mangala played really well. Aina, I thought, was decent. Hooked up quite well with Callum Hudson-Odoi. McKenna made a few faux pas, to be fair. And same with Worrell as well. I think we've got to sort that defence out, as much as we want these guys to be it. I mean, like I say, it's a new formation. I'm going to give some slack. I'm going to cut some slack, because it's a new formation, and it's also, there was new players in the team. So I'm going to cut some slack for that. There'll be no slack cut from this point onwards, because we need to start, you know, making sure we own games at the City Ground, and that we own teams at the City Ground. Yes, some of them are going to be harder than others. I don't care. If you're going to prepare for battle, you don't go with a blunt sword, do you? So at the end of the day, we've got to be battling these teams. No matter what names come to this ground, we've got to be battling these teams. End of story. You know, we've got to be doing it, and that's it. And anyway, on to like I say, Monty. I thought he had a bit of a mare, to be honest. They was always going down that side. They was attacking that side all the time, which is always a sure sign that they've seen a weakness. But he also got a yellow card as well, and I think he was sort of a bit standoffish from that point, which is not what you want to see really from a right back. But anyway, you know, good debut in that respect. I mean, he'll get better at the end of the day. If he don't, then he has to fuck off, don't he? I mean, it's quite simple the way this works. You know, I mean, you know, it's same as you know, Cloughie would say, "A better fullbacks than you," and then he'll be gone, and then there'll be other fullbacks come in, and Aurier will be back, and you know, I mean, it weren't all just down to that. Although most of the attacks did come down that left wing, to be fair. Right. On to the forward line, which always looked exciting anyway. Callum Hudson-Odoi, absolute steal at 3.5 mil. I mean, you know, absolute steal. I mean, and that goal, just beautiful. Off the post, I thought it was straight in top corner, but it wasn't. Watching it again, it actually hit the post and then bounced in. Sangari passes it in over. Awoniyi holds the ball up, plays it back to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Callum Hudson-Odoi then takes it around the defender and just hits a right foot worldie that just hits that part of the post, which means it's only going in one place, guys, and it's going in the old onion bag, and it's 1-1. We then tried to get it back and to get the win. It just wasn't to be on that night. There's some improvements. There really is some improvements to come. But like I say, lots of the players I thought played quite well. Ilanga, I thought it was okay. It didn't break any plates or anything like that. Although he's not Greek, I don't think, so I'm not quite sure why he should be breaking plates. But you know, this is it. You know, we're all dropping plates like because we're all disturbed. But yeah, so basically, Awoniyi did okay. Morgan Gibbs-White needs to turn up to the party, really. He wasn't, you know, and he will do. He will turn up to the party and he will be a lot better. But, I mean, you can never fault the guy's work rate, to be honest. Turner, I thought he did really well. Some really good saves. Distribution at times was a little bit weird, to be honest. Tavares, when he came on, looked alright, but I don't like this where he seems to try and get into the centre. Probably to try and do a free instead, but someone's got to watch the side that you're supposed to defend, mate, at the end of the day. Otherwise, that kind of just leaves a player waiting to play the perfect cross, which gives the perfect goal. But overall, guys, from this season so far, we are 8th. We've played Arsenal at Emirates. We've played Man United at Old Trafford. We played Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. 3 points, which is beautiful. And, I don't think you can grumble, really. But we've got to move on from here. I mean, we've got Man City next on Saturday, which is going to be interesting. And for me, it's going to be a case of I want to see better than I did last season for when I think they beat us 6-1. I think it's short, it was 6-1 or something. So, same as what I said about Emirates, really. Come out with a respectable scoreline and actually give them a game. Because I don't respect anything else. You go and you give them a game. I don't care who they are. I don't care what team you're playing. I don't care how good anybody thinks they are. We are Nottingham Forest and we go out there to show just what we are about. Yeah? And that's exactly what we need to be doing on Saturday. And just show these teams that, we ain't here screwing around. We're here to stay. So, yeah, we've got to get that one sorted. Other than that, substitutions, I, to be honest, can't even remember. I think Woods came on at some point, didn't really do a great deal. Came on late anyway, but didn't really do a great deal. Divock Origi came on, and to me, I mean, hopefully he gets sharper because that pass towards him, left boot, you know, that's a shot on goal, maybe even in, and he just decided to like flick it into the centre instead. I'm not quite sure what he was doing there, but there were certain things I didn't like. I didn't like the way they ran through the middle and just kept playing it down the left all the time. I didn't like the way at times we should have been pressing more or triggering a press instead of just watching and waiting to see what they do. Because the better teams, they love that. They love that when you just stand off them. They absolutely love it. So we've got to sort of give that stupidity a bit of a rest. Right, anyway, I need to get some breakfast because this is the second video I've done today. And I'm actually need to get some food and a cup of tea because it's bloody awful out there today. Bloody awful. It's raining big time, and the wind is. It's quite funny actually watching out the window. You know when you see like people trying to walk and getting blown across the road and stuff like that. It's actually, you know, in a weird sort of sadistic, psychotic way, it's actually quite satisfying. It's quite entertaining for me, sat in my room, not being in any danger from any wind or anything. Well, unless I fought, because I mean that is always pretty deadly, to be fair. Right, anyway, on that note, not the fart, I mean on that note of what I've just said, on that note I am out, so take it easy guys. I'll be doing a watch along for the City game, might be on Amnesia in a bit, I don't know, because the champions, I want to watch Arsenal v PSV, I want to see how they get on in the Champions League. Also just a special mention to Newcastle, I can't fault that as a point away at AC Milan. You know, you didn't really do any great shakes or anything like that, but you know what, it ain't bad. Got a point at the end of the day, so you know I'd be happy with that. First time back in the Champions League since 10 BC, I think it is, and sorry, Mama, had to do that one. But yeah, first time back in the Champions League, and you get a draw against AC Milan. It's not bad. Make sure you get 3 points against them at your place. You know, play better, use the ball better, get some chances on goal. You know, and who knows? I hope so. Anyway, right. Anyway, this is all about Forest. I know I went on about Newcastle a bit there, but whatever. Right. Okay. So. Love you all, have a great day, hit the like, hit the subscribe please if you don't mind, it helps me out a lot with the algorithm, and it helps me out with buying new underpants, because I really need new underpants because I've only got one pair and I have to wear them for the whole year, so please help a man out, buy new underpants. Now I have no idea what the fuck I'm going on about, to be honest. Right, okay, I'm going to cut it there. Catch you all later guys, have a great day, love to all of you, and it's Yeti out of underpants. Hey!
Oh, you are a bloody disgrace! Hey, Buzz! For missing the target from there, you want bloody shooting! Oh, it's crap. Oh, it's bloody rubbish! It's rubbish!
But how do you react though when someone, you know, from your playing staff comes in and says, "Boss, I think you're doing this wrongly"?
Good. Well, I ask him which way he thinks it should be done. We get down to it, and then we talk about it for 20 minutes, and then we decide I was right.